Shanthebaby. And what I'm going to be doing is trying to do some election predictions. Let me get my camera up on my screen so I can see from a better angle on my television. So give me a couple of minutes. Okay, let's see. Can I get this to stay? Come on. Come on. Stay. Okay. All right. So, what I'm going to do here is to do some predictions. We all know about the magical number that we need to reach, and that magical number is 270 for our electoral votes. Okay. We do not have a true republic because a true republic would mean that every vote itself would stand as its own vote, and it would be like the majority rules. So we don't have a true republic, but we do have. It is democratic, but we do not have a republic where every vote actually is like if you like this person by popularity. All right, and we all know it was set up for, or some of you may know, it was just set up for so that the slavery states would have some power after the Civil War. And so, in order for that to take place, they put in this electoral system so that each state receives a particular electoral vote. Okay. And with that being said, we're going to go to the states that are unclaimed. There are lots of states, they are firmly in the blue, firmly in the red, and they've been like that for years and years and forever. Okay. One day that will change. Okay. But not this election cycle, probably. If it does, it will be one state that somebody thought that they had in a bag, and it's going to end up flipping all the way. Okay. And again, I've not read on who's going to win the election at all. Partly due because when you're doing terror, sometimes it's just within the energy of that time. There's a time and place, and you have free will. Okay. And so there are always things that are free willed. Okay. So at this point, we're looking at it. I think it was best to look at it close, and I'm going from a day before. But it will be interesting for me to look back and see what I got wrong, what I got right, and well, not really wrong or right because the energies were proceeding for that time. Okay, so it's a whole lot of free will, groups of voters. That's free will, but we'll just take a look at it anyway. And like I said, it'll be very interesting when I go back and then see exactly where I was right or wrong. And be forewarned, I do not have I am a Democrat, and I do and did vote for Kamala. Okay, just want to lay that out there and be straight. I do not have a very likeness nor fondness for Donald Trump. So if you want to leave, then this will probably be the time for you to leave. But my cards will be based on what I'm reading in my spirit and feeling. Okay, that's I don't go by what I like, or what I would feel to happen, because that's not how you do your readings. Okay, so but be forewarned, I am a Democrat. I've been voting since I was 18 years old. It was instilled in me as my parents. We were from rural Mississippi, even though that is a red state. We were instilled that we need to vote, and so that's what I do, and that's how I look at it. And then my son has voted in his first election. He's 21. He never did get time to vote because he was always in between, like with the presidential elections. He never got time to vote because he was always underage or something like that. So that's a good moment that I can feel. And a lot of people feel like voting is useless, a waste of time. But those are those people and their feelings. But I was told, again, I grew up in rural Mississippi, so a lot of people died. Okay, a lot of people literally are dead, unalived. Um, due to trying to vote, and that actually happened in that state. So it was not a falsity or something. So we they looked back on that as history, and they are old Southern folks, and they know the history of the southern part of the United States, for the good and for the bad of it all. All right, so let's see what we're going to start with. Okay, because I got a running list over here, and I'm going to go in order. Okay, Arizona, Georgia, Michigan, Nevada, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin. All right, these are battleground states here. Okay, they can lean or go any other way. But before, I told you I didn't do any reading on it, but I do get hit sometimes just out of wherever Spirit is talking and saying. Okay, and I was told that he will. Trump will win Texas. Okay, everybody knows, people love that uh here, love the state to stay red. Okay, that's their opinions. Okay, but anyhow, I gotta hit that the state is not going to flip and be blue. That's not in it. It will, but that's a future event. That's a little bit ways off and some years off, but that will happen as well. Hope to let people know that some people be sad, some people be mad, but it don't matter. It is what it is. Truth is what the truth is, okay? And so it will be purple this time, though. I hope that you will know. There will be um, a closeness of those Democratic votes. So the state is waning and it's going purple, okay? And for the chicken of it, I think I'll do that race with Ted Cruz and Colin Allred, since I am in the state of Texas, Dallas County. I'll do that just to see, okay? Because I think that would be honestly crazy. Like the state will put in that race right there of Ted Collins, and then Ted and Collins will win, but then Donald Trump will win the presidency. Whoa! But again, I have to look at the cards, and if that does happen, that will be proof that there is a purpling of the state. Either way, there is a purpling of the state, whether Colin wins or not. There is a purpling of the state. I was also told, through Spirit, that Florida is purpling. Florida is a fickle tail state. No offense to anybody, but they real fickle, and you never know what drives them or don't drive them. But for the past election cycles, some of them been mostly red. If you go back, a while, mostly they've been leaning red. I think at this point they are also going purple like Texas. Okay, no, Donald Trump may win the state. I don't know. I haven't really looked at that because that's not like a battleground state. But I could look at it and just see. But I'm telling you that it is purpling as well. It's purpling just like Texas. But I see Texas going blue in about 4 years. 3 to 4 years, Texas will be blue. And this will shock the hell out of all to see. Like I say, some people gonna be happy, some people gonna be sad, but that's the way life goes. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. It's like the Wheel of Fortune card that we have in the tarot deck. It's up, it's down. So whenever it's down, then you think about the time it's gonna be up. Once it's up, think about the time it's gonna be down. So that's what it is. This is politics. This is not your wishes and dreams come true. This is the action that's gonna take place. All right. So let's go. Let's go to Arizona. And the way that I'm going to do it is I'm going to put Trump on the left. That's Trump. And then I'm going to do Kamala on the right to get like a comparison instead of just trying to do one yes or no, because this is such a big topic. This is so much free will that we want to get a basic little look of what's going on here. All right, so Arizona. How is it? Who's going to win Arizona? How is it looking here? We've got Donald Trump on the left, and we've got Kamala right here. And I think we're going to do 4 cards each. So let's go on and roll with Arizona and Trump. 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 Okay. Arizona and Kamala. 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 Let's see. Let's see. See what we got here. Maybe I'll put one more card in the middle of each to really solidify. We got, okay, this is what I see for Arizona. These are Trump's cards. Okay, let me put them up here. We have the victory card here, but next to it was the idea of victory. Someone thinks that they have victory. But in the next little snippet here of it, we have something, a total disaster. Okay, we got the Tower card for him. We got somebody who wants to be in control because that person is not accepting what's happening. Okay. And that pretty much sounds like Donald Trump not accepting something. So he has an idea. Oh, he's going to win it. Oh, I'm successful. The people of Arizona love me. They don't know what to do, because I get all the people off the border for them. That kind of speaking and talking. That kind of haughty talking is going on. Okay, I know I won. So someone's going to be very hot and upset and in their feelings, unable to control themselves. Just something blowed up in his face. Okay, that's how I feel here. Something blowed up in his face. He's unable to accept it. He do not want the results. And I feel like it's going to be that same weird county that they fight all the time, the Maricopa or whatever, the ones who really like to be racist towards legal immigrants, they just racist toward anybody that don't look like them. And pretty much this looks like them having a meltdown and a freak out, okay? And Arizona to them feels like something they should win because it's good with the racism and good with the fighting people on the border, how they get down. But something ain't happening. Something ain't right. Yeah, so all the border talk, all the cat, dog, and all that stuff they've been talking about is not working, okay? Something is not working here at all right? And I feel like it's going to be some contested counties, and he's going to really, 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 really say that they are cheating. Let's see what this tower is right here. Let me take my time. I don't want to make this video extremely too long. All right. And again, the tower card flipped out. This is a whole new deck. Flipped up out of my hand. That is the energy. Total disarray. Something ain't right, okay? That's how he gonna feel. Something ain't right because you remember he's the big dog. He's supposed to have all the victory. But again, the victory is just his idea. Now the man has to figure out how he's going to control himself. All right. He's going to be talking about fraud in this state. Yeah, so I feel like he will be contesting something in this state. Let's do what's on the tower, and then we'll go to Kamala's here. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Too much. He's going to be saying that too much of the vote is given to Kamala, or the vote was counted too fast. Something like that. Here he goes. Mouthing off about the counting is going too fast. I don't know if he's disputing like early voting or he's disputing voting through the mail or something. I think it's early vote though, because that's really the first thing that comes through is that early vote. And it's like pushed through real fast, whoosh, and our numbers are going to come, and he don't like that because her numbers seem to be like they're going to be better than he expected, okay? And if he's getting all up in his feeling and he mad, I would hint to say that maybe she is winning and she is doing good in Arizona. So let's look at her cards, and then we can confer what is that. This is her moving on from a bad time, maybe in Arizona. Maybe she wasn't doing too good. This is moving on to smoother waters. And this is moving on quickly. This is a message of quickness. I think this is the early vote. The early vote is going to lean more towards her, okay? And she's going to be on a defensive, okay? Because she knows that this state doesn't truly belong to her. It's all about the racists and stuff. But they probably have more people in that state that are not about that, not all about that foolishness that everybody is going towards, talking about foolishness and hating other human beings. And this is something that's going to cause a new emotion, okay? For Kamala, this is something new, which means that, Arizona most time love red, other than when Obama was in there and it turned blue. I don't know whether it turned blue or not for Biden. That's something that I have to look up from last time. But this is a new emotion for Kamala. Getting these votes in so quickly, they're not going to believe. This is for Kamala. They're like really shocked. Okay, they're shocked that these votes are coming in for them. But he's going to be upset and he's going to be mad and saying, oh, it came in too quickly. So that's how I know it's fraud. Okay, so that's Arizona. Now we're going to get on to Georgia. Georgia. Georgia on my mind. All right. I love the state of Georgia. I wish I could move there, but I cannot. I am stuck in Texas due to medical issues. Georgia on my mind. All day. Let's go, Georgia. Trump on the left, Miss Kamala on the right. Trump on the left. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Georgia, 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 Georgia. Come on, spirit. Georgia, Georgia, Georgia. 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 I was just told that Georgia's going to look like it's going in a certain way. I can't say right now because I don't got that have that much information. But Georgia at first is going to seem like it's going in a particular way towards a particular person. But I think you got to wait late up into the night to figure out Georgia, as usual. But sometimes. But I feel like whatever that early vote is, don't put your hat on it. Like the old folks say, don't put your hat on the early vote in Georgia. No, let me write that down. No early vote. I mean, they got early vote. What I'm saying is, don't hang your hat on the early vote. You got to wait around a minute for Georgia. All right, let's see. Or a day or two. But whatever you get, somebody going to be mad. Okay, I'm just splitting the deck. I don't know who it is yet. Someone's mad. Because again, it's quickness, the news of the quickness. Somebody does not like the news of the quickness. Somebody really hates the early vote. I don't know who that is, but we shall see about this. Georgia, Trump. Let's get on Trump on the left. Lord, and I am shuffling these cards. Got a towel here for Trump. All right, Trump card 4. All right. You're going to have some problem with some woman in Georgia. I don't know if this is an election figurehead, but this is a female. You're going to have some problems with some females at this place. All right. And we got the same thing. That Emperor card, control regulations or something like that. So this is something that's going to be screaming about the cheating as well. So that's what we see here. All right, let's go. Kamala on the right. 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 Lord Jesus, if this woman don't win Georgia, because these cards is going good on her side. All right. Yeah, she worked. I feel like Kamala worked with somebody in that state, which is a male. I don't know if it's the governor or whoever. Whoever she went in politics with, that really helped her in this cycle. So let's go ahead and go to Trump's cards. We have the Tower, we have the Queen of Swords, we have the Knight of Pentacles, something moving too slow. Somebody wants to slow something down. Somebody wants to control this flow of votes coming in. Again, it's just giving me the vibes of I can't stand the early vote. You know, I hate the early vote. That's what somebody is up to here. They hate the early vote. The early vote is coming too quickly. They want to slow it down. This is the slowest night in the deck. They want to methodically go through it, one vote at a time, one paper at a time, one network, what they have, server, whatever that stuff that, you know, they keep all the information on the server, because some states still have paper ballots. The mail-in vote, could be complaining also about the mail-in vote. Oh, when is it coming? Can it come quickly enough? But one thing about the mail-in vote, you know how many mail-in votes are out there. So most of the time, it's not enough mail in votes to, you know, cause any disturbances within the numbers, because they know how many they send out, and they just say, for instance, what if all of them come back, okay, and all of them vote for you? How would that go with the numbers? Because it's a numbers game, okay? So they already know. He wants it slow, he wants it methodical, and he wants it controlled. He wants to control things because something is going out of control with this Tower here. And we're going to see what's going out of control. I'm going to put a couple more cards on what's going out of control here. We had a Queen of Swords, and this is somebody that wants to cut something, cut some of the votings out. Somebody who might start complaining about procedures. Okay, this is cards of procedures and stuff. That some of these people need to be cut off the roll, or people who voted should have been cut off the roll. Is something about extinguishing this vote and chopping this vote up into something. I'm not sure what they're he's going on about. But this doesn't look like a person who is winning. This again looks like a person who is complaining. All right. So when we go, and again, I don't pick these cards just because I'm a Democrat. I have not even read on it. So other than got a few hits. So it is what it is, okay? And before I do my cards, I always say that. It is what it is. It's not what I want. It's whatever I see on the table and how I, you know, my spirits can help me articulate that. But there are cards on the table that just self-explanatory. And these are her cards. This is the Star card. This is the Hope. This is resilience, some type of shining light and beacon that people are with you, okay? So the people of Georgia are with Kamala Harris, okay? And she has poured a lot of money into this, and she has put in a lot of connections, political, okay? This political. So you got to do a little hand wrangling, get this person, that person. Politics is a dirty game. Nobody ever said it was clean. Moving on. Just Six of Swords, moving on from whatever time and going to a new direction. Okay, he's headed up here with this. You see that white unicorn up there? Maybe that's the White House. Don't know, but she's moving on. She's taking up votes and she's moving on. All right, and again, she's got good cards: the Ten of Cups, the Lovers card, the Star card. This is after a moment of darkness, or maybe not understanding whether you will win or you won't win or something. But then it comes into view. You have a shining hope. You have a card. The people are with you. The money is with you. The political background is there. She has set down a political, she has really set down a political backbone in that state, which has been a lot of political background that's been set down previous to her administration. All right, let's see. So we got Georgia. All we can say is Trump is complaining in Georgia, and Kamala is getting shown love in Georgia. So you can make your perceptions from that. All right. So let's get on to Michigan. Yes, he just called Michigan. You know, we can't have the White House like Detroit. Okay, so he's went to Michigan and just disparaged those folks. You know, and utterly called them trash. Essentially, he was just short a few words. Okay, just a few words. He was short of calling the people of Detroit trash. Okay, so. But we never know. Some people let you call them things and then they will vote for you as well after you call them things. I don't understand those people, but hey, to each his own. All right. And he's calling Detroit a piece of garbage. But I think that Detroit has been mismanaged. Okay. So we're looking at the symptoms. Okay. Somebody has caused that disease. Okay. Has caused the disease in Detroit. But we're seeing the symptoms and we think that the people that are affected are the people who did it. No, it's not those poor people who live in those poor neighborhoods. It's the people who came before long and abandoned the whole city. All right, that's what's happening. All right, and the politicians and the way that they run it. Not only the politicians, the people who come in there and high nutrition. People who have come in there and just run roughshod over it. After they got the car company, then they just did it like a dog, and everybody abandoned it. And if something is abandoned, of course it will go into disrepair. But then when we see who's left in the abandonment, then we blame those people, those black people, those poor people. Yes, sure, they had total control over Michigan. No, thank you. I don't believe it. All right, Michigan. Let's go with Trump. Got a judgment, patience, restricted, and then we got an end. All right, Kamala, Michigan. Let's go, Michigan. Let's go, Michigan. Michigan. All right. One more card for Trump in Michigan. One more card for Trump in Michigan. One more card for Trump in Michigan. All right. He came up on top of his own cards. That's Trump, King of Swords. I think he's a Gemini. It's for Gemini, Aquarius. Texas. I'm from Texas. All right. Kamala. One more card for Kamala. One more card for Kamala in the great state of Michigan. Let's see, Michigan. We're going to have, okay, I can't say on what side, but we're going to have some sneaky issues. Somebody's doing some sneaky in Michigan. All right, that's all I can say. Somebody's doing something very, very undeterred in Michigan. This is the magician. And if it's paired with this man right here sneaking around, this is someone who is putting up smoke screens, doing things behind in the background. Somebody is not doing this. We got justice coming here, so this probably could be some contested state or something like that. Someone is doing something rather fairly wicked, okay, in Michigan. And this is the high priestess. This is something that is obscured, and you can't see it at the time, but then it'll make sense later. That's what this card is about. So something freaky is going on in Michigan. So I'll write that down. Freaky Michigan. We got something going down in Michigan that need to be addressed. All right, let's see. Let's go. Let's get Trump cards. Up. Oh, okay, here we go. Michigan. We got a judgment card and we got temperance. Breaking even. Coming to a conclusion about things. There is something that is restricted and something is coming to an end. Okay, something is ended and something is coming to a restriction. And this is Trump here. That's his card right there. So he's definitely speaking and talking on the state of Michigan and what is being restricted and what is ending. All right. What's this ending? Ending. This death. This ending. Somebody does not like the ending that they have. I'll pick the cards up. Somebody does not like the ending. Okay, and this is on Trump's end. He is still crossing his arm. This card comes up several times. He's crossing his arm because something is coming to an end. This is some type of final death blow to somebody. Okay. And I think the only way that they can represent it is by doing some sneaky activities. Okay. Freaky Michigan. We're going to have to watch the voting in Michigan, what they plan on doing. Okay. There will be some type of legal battle because we have these judgment cards here. There's going to have to be some reconciliation. It feels like they're going to have somebody that's going to come, like election board or somebody. They're going to have to do some things to uphand what is going on. And I think it will be in Detroit, okay, because I'm looking at somewhere with lakes, and there's probably plenty places in Michigan with lakes. But this is some major city known for lakes. Okay, something about lakes. This is going to be a contested district here. All right, because without that district, he feels like that's it. He a dead fish in the water. Some district that he either don't like or do like, but it's what is that? I gotta hold on, y'all, because we do have a tornado watch here, so I'm just kind of seeing what that is. Sound like an ambulance, but you never know. Here in living in Texas, you got to be a little bit on guard and on go. It's going away, so that's an ambulance. Somebody's not liking the ending that's happening here, because without this particular district, they're going to be cut off from a win. He's cut off from a win if he doesn't contest this certain district and get someone to come into agreement with him about this or about that. All right, so this is a person who seems like they losing and they trying to mitigate it. And we got some freaky stuff going on in that freaky Michigan. All right, let's see about Miss Kamala cards here. This is one she's going to have to fight for here. This is one I feel like she's going to have to fight for. This one, I feel, let's see, whatever is going on in this Trump cards, whatever he's trying to contest or whatever he's trying to do, I don't know if there's someone he has in his pocket to deal with this election. Let's see. This one, let's see the end. I would say that she will not win Michigan. Let me see. Or will feel like she's not going to win Michigan. Let me keep going, y'all. It's going to feel like she's not going to win it. He gonna get a victory in whatever it is he's trying to say here. But he has somebody in his pocket doing something crooked. This one, I said it's gonna be a problem here. Yeah, Michigan is gonna be a problem. He's going to put up a stink about something, but he's going to win that. But the only way that he's winning it is because he's got some sneaky dude is over there in the electoral department, or some governor, or I don't know what he got going on, but he has somebody in some position that is going to rule in his favor about something. And then I feel like it's going to look like she lost. But then she did not. Okay, so it looks like this is gonna be, again, I guess that's why I call it Freaky Michigan. I feel like eventually she's gonna win. I don't know what that means, but eventually. But there is some shenanigans that's gonna be going on, and she gonna feel like she didn't win Michigan, but she won Michigan. So I'm gonna leave that where it's at, because I don't really know about what that means. Okay, but Freaky Michigan need to be watched. Let's go on to Nevada, okay? All right, so we ain't got a definite answer on that one. There are some complications in that race in Michigan. It really is. In some kind of city, part of the city that's known for lakes. And it's going to get weird, okay? It's going to get weird. And then it's going to right itself. That's how I feel. It's going to get weird. We ain't going to know. It's going to feel like, oh, she didn't win. But then something else going to happen. And she did win. Okay? So, I don't know. That's how I feel. Watch the freaky Michigan. Let's go on to Nevada. Like, it's going to be very interesting for me to go back and figure out what the hell I was misinterpreting or how did I do it. Because I'm not a person that's like, I'm never wrong. I don't operate on that, you know. Because if I'm also a person, I could change my mind about something if I'm presented with the right set of facts. So I'm not closed-minded at all. So let's see. But I'm going to be interested to go back and then look. And I'm watching Michigan with 2 eyes and 3 eyes and 4 eyes. I'm on top of Michigan. I got to see what's going on there. Because there's something wrong. There's, like the old people say, there's some fly in the milk. And we got to figure out what that fly is in that milk. Okay? Maybe I'll do that one. And then I'll go on to Nevada. Okay, what is this freaky activity? Come on, maybe you can give it to me, Spirit. What's this freaky activity going on in Michigan? Give me a little bit more. All right, let's see. Some truth coming out. I don't know what that means. Let's see. Arbitrary. I don't know what that means. I just got that. Something's arbitrary. I don't know. All right, let's go. What's going on in this freaky Michigan race? We got the justice card. Dang, some people working together. Okay. And, somebody in the Justice Department, somebody who deals with law, somebody who deals with order. What is going on with it, though? We got that King of Wands. That's him. That's talking. That's him. That's Trump. But, again, Trump is counteracted with this moon card. That is deception. That is someone who is trying to hide somebody, hide something. Or, well, you know what? I might have spoke correctly. Hide somebody or something. This moon card also has snakes in it. Okay. Snakes are not necessarily evil nor good, but on this card, snakes are of a negative activity here. Just going around slithering and infecting things that they see. This is somebody trying to spin illusion and delusion, okay, with their words. Here's the King of Wands. Or it could not be Trump. Could be somebody that's in that state that spins a wheel for him. All right. We got the Justice Department working together. Not the Justice Department, but some government form of people together. We got that 3 of Pentacles working together. They're going to have some type of government officials working together on this one as well. So let's see. Yeah, because there's going to be a whole lot of communication back and forth between these 3 entities. Okay, in Michigan, these 3 entities are going to have to figure this situation out. This is a figuring out situation, but I feel in the end that Kamala will win, but it's not going to look like she's going to win. It's going to be very, now you see it, now you don't, but she did win. Okay, it was just something going on freaky. Let's see what's going on though. You know what? Somebody is taking something back and forth. Okay, I see that. And somebody is holding on to something, holding on to some votes, holding on to some data, restricting something. Some votes are being restricted. Some votes are being held on to. You know how in the other states they were coming out real fast with the early vote. This seems to be slow. Somebody is restricting some of these votes, okay? Or these votes are hung up in some particular way. 8 of Pentacles. This is someone's plan. Someone worked this out to make the votes come in like through a straw. Like you got something in a straw and you drink through it. Like you make it come through intermittently. That's what this person is doing. Systems, I know everything is on voter systems, but there is some paperwork or there is something that is going back and forth, information that is going back and forth, and there's a woman speaking about this information. So there's a woman who is involved with this, hanging up the votes. That's her. She's hanging up the votes, making sure they piecemeal go back and forth and go back and forth. She's trying to, I don't know what she's trying to do, but this is some delay tactic or something. This is a plan that is orchestrated. So the woman that is the sneaky person is probably a woman that is working on behalf of Trump. And this is a plan that they had to slow it down and not make it look so good for her, like she's losing. Okay, and I don't know what it's for, but it is some smoke and mirage bullshit there in Michigan. All right, let's go on to Nevada. Find my heart somewhere in Nevada. Nevada. Great state of Nevada. Trump on the left. Trump on the left. Nevada. Nevada. Trump on the left. I am definitely. This is a whole nother deck. And it's definitely telling me the same thing. So I can't hide the truth, and the devil card fell on the floor, and I'm still on Trump on the left. All right. Knocked out to Kamala. Trump on the left. Two more cards. Trump on the left. Trump on the left. Trump on the left. More complaining. I would say he loses this one. He's complaining like a bitch. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Let's go to Kamala. Let's go to Kamala. Well, yeah. Let's go to Kamala, and then I'll come back and put two on there. Miss Kamala in Nevada. All right. Miss Kamala in Nevada. Kamala in Nevada. Ooh, got the devil card restricted. And boom, there is some restriction. There is somebody fucking with the vote here too. All right, let's get one more card over there on the left for Trump on the top. All right, 10 of Cups. And her King of Cups. There will be somebody playing with the vote in Nevada. Okay, but this is not going to be that orchestrated thing like freaking Michigan. It's just going to be your normal everyday run. People trying to stop shit. They might be trying to stop shit in lines or something like that. I get that. My cards would say that there was some type of plan that was activated prior to the election. We got it playing right here. And it was made to restrict Kamala and to suppress her vote. Okay. Excuse me. I don't know if they threw people off the road. They threw me off the road. Every year they suspend me, and I faithfully vote every election of major, like the presidential elections. I voted in some of these local ones, which are very much more important. Sometimes it depends on than the national. I've voted in some of them. Few of those. I always vote for president though, but I need to get better at voting for local people. But I have voted in local elections maybe 2 or 3 times. 3. I think I did 3 local elections. All right, and they threw me off the road every year. Not one year. They call it some type of suspension. And they suspend you because they say you got something in the mail and you ain't sending it back. But that still don't mean you ain't coming. And I still come. Then you got to fill out a paper to or something to that effect or whatever. But they throw me off every year. And I'll be real confused about that. They put me and my mom on the suspension list this time. So they send us something every year in hopes, I guess, that we will never respond and or whatever. Or when we see we suspended, then we like, oh no, we not coming, but we come. My mama's 70 something and I'm what, 40. I'm 42, I think. And I'm going to stay on the, whether they put me off the roads 900 times, I'm coming back like Jason. But anyway, they restricting something. They done something here. They have restricted it. They have tried to stop the vote. But that is still not working. That was the plan, okay? Let's restrict the vote. Let's put this in place. Let's put that in place. Let's make this law. But at the end of the day, this is the wheel of fortune, and it is swinging in her way. And these cards are blue. This is the King of Cups that people really are showing love to her. Whether we thought that they didn't like her in Nevada or whatever, what they're doing is they're going blue. Okay, so this is a blue. I would say This is Kamala. I'm going to be very interested to know how wrong or right I was. So according to my cards and how I'm interpreting it and how I'm feeling, and also you got to put in place that these are the feelings and the time is not just straightforward. You got all kind of crooks and turns you can take because so much of free will is in human beings. Okay, but for this moment in this time, it looks like she has prevailed. Okay, through all of the shenanigans and the trickeries, all the laws that have been changed, she prevailed. And then I do trump cards, but I can see these cards here. First of all, we have the Seven of Swords. We have the sneaky. I thought if I can do so much sneaky stuff, justice. I thought if I could put some of my people in there, they would just get me over this shit. You know what I'm saying? But finally, we have sadness here, okay? And we have somebody who feels like they've been betrayed. He feel like they may have promised him, yeah, you're gonna get it here because we got this we can do. We got whoop whoop the first, the second, and the third things I can do for you. All right, so he's gonna feel. This is the Ten of Cups. This is him. The people that he have politic with that, they've let him down. He went to that town, went to that state, and he politicked. He probably was down on, just being him and talking about all of the people who are illegal and talking about all kinds of things. But then it didn't work, okay? This is his Tens of Cups. This is his family, them his riders. He's ride or die, okay? These is ride or die. They were supposed to help him. They're supposed to, sneak some shit in for him, okay? But it didn't work out, okay? Whatever prevailed. Your sneakiness at this moment didn't prevail. All right, so I would say from my cards that would be Kamala. That would be my thing on that. Now, the Michigan, I'm not too hard sold on it, but I feel like it'll look like she's losing and she's not doing something. He's going to be protesting something, and then at the end, she'll win it. So, our elections sometimes take a while to decide, maybe a day or two. They're not going to take long like they did, for Al Gore. And if you're old enough to remember that, the Al Gore situation in Florida and the hanging chads and all that old school bullshit. So it won't be that. It won't be that bad. Oh, it's starting to rain here. Gotta look out for the tornadoes. We got a tornado watch today. Oh, Lordy. Got my kids coming home on the bus. I'm so afraid of that. Tornado watches and buses. God cover them. Cover all these children while they're at school. Bring blessings on blessings to them. All right, so next we're in North Carolina. Great state of North Carolina. North Carolina. And I also got a hit, but not on North Carolina. Pennsylvania. I got a hit. I didn't do a reading on it. I got a hit. Just something telling me that one day standing there. And I said that it would be blue. So let me check my hit against the cards, which is the next one. But this is North Carolina. North Carolina, Trump. Trump on the left. 4 cards on the left for Trump. Trump, Trumpity, Trump. Trump, Trumpity, Trump. Trump, Trumpity, Trump. Trump, Trumpity, Trump. Page of Pentacles. A lot of different things. North Carolina. Let's go to Kamala. North Carolina. North Carolina. Ace of Cups. Damn. Well. But then there's a stop in it. I understand. Let's see. Okay, they're going to be unforeseen circumstances in North Carolina. That's what I get. Some unforeseen circumstances. Not sure on what side. Hold on. Okay, one more card on the top for Trump. One more card on the top for Trump. We got the page of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, something not steady, a lot of confusion. Somebody offering somebody something. Let's go. Page of Pentacles. Oh, shoot. A lot of problems here, a lot of conflict. in this race as well. Lots of conflict here. People gonna feel like somebody feels like they're entitled to North Carolina. They put a lot of money into it, or they political parties put a lot of money into North Carolina. Okay, they're like, okay, I put my money and my time and invested in this North Carolina. I'm really supposed to be the winner. Okay, this is me. I'm it. Okay, let's see. And again, that card came up, and I definitely have shuffled it. Money, power, political parties here. All right, so let's see. A lot of deception. On Kamala's side, I feel like there's a lot of voter suppression that's going on in this right here. All right, let's see. The Chariot. Go forth. This is definitely a contested state here. This is going to have some issues and some problems. I feel like they're not going to count certain votes here. Like certain votes are not being counted, or they're not going to be counted. Let's see. Let's get it on this side. I feel like, again, this is feeling like Kamala wins North Carolina. But she'll have to win it with much, much, much hard, entrenched fighting, okay? This has got to be another one that's got to be orchestrated out. People are going to have to go around, get in a group, talk about how to go forth. When they go forth, somebody is not going to want some of the votes counted. So I feel like some votes are not going to be counted. I don't know why, or what is this process that they are in here. But I feel even with the vote not counted, whatever vote that they want to excuse from Kamala, because there's some votes they like, no, you're not going to count those votes. Even she may lose that battle, but she'll win the race. Okay, I feel like that's how it is, because we have Trump card. He spent a lot of money here. All right. When he gets the vote in, it's not looking good. It's lopsided. Okay, it doesn't meet all the politicking that he did. All the money, all the time that he may have spent in his state is still not going to net him what's worth that he had. This is the Eight of Pentacles. He spent a whole lot of money in this particular state right here. All right, let's see. And he's just confused and befuddled that he only got a small amount of the vote. I've given all these politicians my word, what I'm going to do for them. But it didn't work out how I wanted to work out. And you're going to get the beast in. You got the devil card here. And you got the worried person next to it. And you got the mind constricted and restricted and not accepting something. So this seems like a loss. I would say he loses North Carolina. He fights hard because he's got so many politicking he's been up to. He can't believe it. He can't believe the money that he put into it, and none of these people helped him. He really gonna feel betrayed, like they did it on purpose, or he feels like they are obligated to him, like a dictator or somebody would if you didn't get them in, like an oligarch or something, in Russia, or something like that. So that's how he feels about those people that like they made a deal with the devil with him, and he gonna get his due. That's how he feeling right now. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. This election must be watched. There are a lot of groundwork that people have put in for cheating. They are put judges and folks in places so as if anything is contested, then they can be declared the winner. All right. Because this is high stakes for Trump. This is high stakes for us all, okay? Because we don't want to be ruled by a clown. But it's very high stakes for him personally because he does not want to go to jail, all right? And it's high stakes for us because if he can put the judges in and do what he want to do, he can do pretty much anything if he gets in there. All right, let's go to Pennsylvania. All right, Pennsylvania. Trump on the left. Pennsylvania, Trump on the left. All right, Pennsylvania. Trump. Eight of Cups, walking away. I feel like he's going to lose this Pennsylvania. It's like really direct. Sometimes I don't even have to put the cards down. But I will go ahead and put Kamala cards down. But I'm going to put this in Kamala's spot here. Pennsylvania, Kamala. Let's go on and do Kamala cards. Because I'm looking at his cards. He's going to have to walk away. Okay. He gave all the money, all the time, all the opportunities. Page of Cups, and this is his return, is a Page of Cups. And he's going to be in his feelings and immature. This is the Page of Cups. Somebody who is acting like a baby or something after, they didn't get what they wanted, a tantrum. So, Pennsylvania. Let's do Kamala, and then I'll move on to Wisconsin. Oh, this video long as crap. Oh, God. All right, the Knight of Cups. Pennsylvania. This is also something that's going to have to be worked out. Again, it's with this Four of Cups, somebody not accepting nothing in shadiness. And I think that this is on Kamala's team. They're not going to take this line down, whatever crookery is going on with Donald Trump there. And those people that he's put in place, judges and people on election boards and shit like that. That's what he's up to, and that's what he's doing. But this is going to get bounced back or bounced off. Okay, nah, we're not doing that today. This is the Page of Swords. This is going to be in the window or somebody's talking, okay? There is somebody who has seen something or said something, and something is being said, and it's being relayed to the Kamala camp, and then they're ready to counterbalance whatever this mess is that is going on with the election board and with the votes, okay? Some of the votes are being hung up as well, slowing down. Remember, somebody hates the fastness and they want to slow it down. So some of the votes are coming in slow down. Some people don't want some votes to even be counted, okay? And this is on her end. They don't want her votes to be counted, all right? So there's some type of message here. We got the Knight of Cups. This is an emotional message coming through for someone. There is some type of plan to bring temperance into this. There's some type of plan to bring patience into. Someone has to talk out something, get some paperwork together, and fully, you got to prove that everything's on the up and up so you'll know you are the official winner. All right. That's what this seems like. Yeah, this is something that they did. This is something that they did in the past. They might go back and count the votes again. This is very methodical and slow how they're going to do this. But they have a plan in place for if something like this happens. Okay, if some of these votes get hung up or something is happening with the votes, okay, and they're getting hung up. But they have a plan in place. Let's see. Yeah, so they saying like, okay, the vote's going to get counted. And then they're gonna be like, Trump, if you got any problem with that, we are certified in this election. This is what it is. You're gonna have to go through the justice system and do that yourself, with your own money on your own independent time. Go ahead and do that. All right. But far as us, we're gonna count these votes how we supposed to. And you're gonna have to go ahead, whatever you're gonna have to do. Okay. So he'll be out talking about that, spilling his guts and everything about the terrible thing that happened to him in Pennsylvania. Okay, he be acting like he know what happened behind the scenes, but he's just controlling the narrative. There's the emperor again. He's just controlling the narrative. So this is another state he loses and another state he complains about. Let's see. So we go with Kamala on that. Now Wisconsin, I just feel like I feel like he's going to win Wisconsin. I don't know. That's just a feeling of mine. But we'll see what the cards say. Wisconsin feel like something he'll win. Okay, let's go. Don't know why. But I shall see. This is the last one. And then I want to, well, maybe I'll do another one on that. On the calling already. Because this video is crazy. Crazy long. Crazy long. All right, let's see. Wisconsin, great state of Wisconsin. 4 cards for Trump. All right, 4 cards for Trump. 4 cards for Trump. 4 cards for Trump. 4 cards for Trump. Trump. All righty. Let's see. And 1 card on top for Trump. 1 card on top for Trump. All right. Let's do Kamala, whatever they calling her. I say Kamala because I'm from the South. Not the South, but the South side. All right. Wisconsin for Kamala. I really feel like Trump is going to win there. I just don't know why. I'm going to put that in Trump's. Let's see. He's going to get the majority of the votes. But she's going to get votes that she didn't. She didn't even think the numbers that she's getting in there, that she was going to get that. So the votes that she do get, she's going to have to fight for them, but I don't think they're enough. No, they're not enough to overtop. No, they're not enough to overtop Donald Trump's voting in there. So I would give that to Trump, the state of Wisconsin. Wisconsinites. I'm pretty sure I'm not saying that correctly. All right. All right. So that has been my long ass video. Hopefully you can stay with me. So that has been my take on these battleground states. So thank you. And thank you for anyone who watched from the beginning to the ending. I don't know what kind of good coffee you got. But yeah, thank you. And again, this has been Shanthebaby. And like, share, and subscribe wherever I am, guys. Thank you so much.